This is the video review of Gao Gorilla. Gao Gorilla is from Power Rangers Wild Force and the Super Sentai series Hyakuji Sentai Gao Ranger. This is the Korean release, so this brace piece back here is die cast. Also, it does not have the little chain weapon that would hide inside of the chest. The chain weapon that would be held by one of the bears. He does not have that. And I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but my research points me to the Korean version is one of the few versions of the Green Gorilla that has the brace here as plastic instead of die-cast, because the American release of the Green Gorilla, it was die-cast. The Japanese release of the Green Gorilla, or Gao Gorilla, it was die-cast. I'm sure there may be like a Chinese version that may have this as plastic as well, but if you have a Green Gorilla and this is die-cast, it is not American or Japanese. At least that's my understanding. So, the Green Gorilla itself has quite a bit of posability. Nothing in the head, but the legs go back and forward, and the feet turn like this, and then the toes can move like this. So, because of the foot articulation, you can get it's not the best posability, but it's certainly sufficient. And then the arms, if you detab them from here, have quite a bit of posability as well. Let's see. With the arms, they can go forward, back, in, out, rotate above the elbow, and go up at the elbow, and the hands can move a little bit. Now, unfortunately, this piece right here gets in the way, so you can't bring the arm any further in than this when the elbow is facing forward. So there are some restrictions to what he can do, but he is a quite posable little Zord, more posable than most. So I am very pleased with him, and he is having a little bit of trouble balancing with this, but because this is plastic and not die-cast, he balances a lot better than the other version. So the lack of die-cast in a lot of the Korean versions of these Zords, I don't actually mind it. I don't mind a lot of the changes they made. There are a couple that I don't like. Like, I didn't like the removal of the springs from the Bison, from Gao Bison. But I was able to add those in, and I'm happy now. I mean, when I get into some of the later Zords, you'll see what I mean by the removal of some certain feature, or the change of some certain feature actually improved it. So I'm not miffed about the changes. Now, to transform this guy into the Gao muscle chest piece, what you need to do is you need to take the arms, make sure these circles are facing forward, bend them like this. You need to take the legs, push the feet all the way back, and then bring the legs up like this. And then pull out this little piece right here. Bring this down. Open this up. And if you had a different version, you might have a little something stored in here or in here. And then you push the head down. Pull up the head crest and push it together. And this is basically what the torso looks like without Gao Eagle as part of it. It looks significantly different once Gao Eagle goes into it. The reason why is because you need everything in basically this configuration for Gao Eagle to be able to go in. What Gao Eagle is going to do is pretty simple. What you need to do with Gao Eagle, fold the paws down, rotate them back. Paws down, rotate them back. Make sure the tail is all the way flat, and push the hind legs as far back as they will go. Rotate the wings forward, and put them at an angle. And then what you are going to do is you are going to push Gao Eagle's head through here, and then this black piece we pulled up is going to clip around Gao Eagle's thighs. It can be hard because the black piece will move. Just take some time and work on it. Sometimes it goes real easily, but when you're behind a camera, that never happens. Well, I'm not complaining, I love doing these videos, but sometimes it's hard getting just the right leverage. And sometimes I can't see what I'm doing wrong when I'm behind the camera, so this is taking too long. I'm making a fool out of myself. I shouldn't be telling people this stuff, but come on, come on. There we go. There. The thighs are clipped in, and now we want to make sure the these little nubs here end up inside of those. They'll sort of clip into place. Then what you want to do, make sure the legs are as far back as they will go. Then you'll take this brace piece, bring it down, and it itself will clip over the pieces that clipped over the Gao Eagle's thighs. And then bend these inward like this. And that'll keep the paws from getting in the way. And then just leave this out and fold these back and clip them into place. Because there's a little clip right here and a little nub right here and a clip inside of there. And this is what the Gao muscle base body looks like. However, there is something different that goes here than Gao Eagle as well. So let me disassemble this and I will show you that. Okay, so what I want to show you is this piece. This piece right here comes with Gao Rhino and Gao Armadillo, or Gao Madillo, Gao Majiro, whatever it's supposed to be. And the Armadillo. What it is it's a kind of a UFO looking thing, a disc. You pull this up, pull it back, snaps, push this down, and it's pretty solid. What you want to do with this is you want to treat it exactly like you treated the Gao Eagle. Now if you look in here, there's a curved bit. You want to make sure the curved bit is facing the direction of the head. And then these gaps here, you'll push in like this. And that's in place. And now we're going to close this down. Now I've noticed that doing this often doesn't work for me. Like this black piece in here moves too much, and because it's not clipped around the thighs of Gao Eagle, it tends to move just a bit too much for this brace to actually clip around it. So this isn't as easy as it should be. Like, see, it moved in there because it's hard to get the leverage to get everything on. But once you get it on, it's pretty solid. There, that's on. And then put the arms back, and here we have the Gao Muscle Striker torso. And the difference is that the Gao Eagle's not in here, and the reason why is because when you have Gao Armadillo as the legs, or not Gao Armadillo, when you have Gao Rhino as the legs, he doesn't have a head in the crotch area, so it's weird for the wings of Gao Eagle to come down like this. So they made a filler piece also to make the combination look a little bit different. And yeah, this is just about everything about Gao Gorilla that I can show you. In the American and Japanese releases, he has a little chain that will fit inside of here, but I have the Korean version, so I don't have that, so I can't show that to you. But it's just a metal chain about yay long with a curved piece at the very end of it. And the end of the other side of the chain has a, let's see, where did I put those? The end of the other end of the chain has a ending like this, and that's because the chain is supposed to be held by one of these guys. The end of the chain would go into the mouth like this. But I don't have that, so I can't show it to you. That's just about it. You get a little torso out of this guy. Thank you for watching.